Hello, welcome back to the Terrace, ladies and gentlemen. The FA Cup final is upon us. And for anyone who understands football, you look at the performances recently of Man United, when you watch in awe of the power, the quality, the consistency, the devastating precision that is Manchester City. It's a very hard case to sell, to even present that Manchester United stand a reasonable chance in the FA Cup final. And I understand that most rivals think that we are going to get a battering. Most rivals think we stand zero chance. And I do understand that train of thought. I do understand why people believe this. I am not naive to the reasons. I am not so arrogant in my love for Manchester United that I can't understand this perception, this perspective, this point of view. It holds water and credibility. And Man United fans, you can be angry with that if you want, but it does hold water. I have been for many years, and for the right reasons, fearful, very fearful of this Manchester City team and their club. Now, some of you will spam 115 into the comment section, and I understand why. The allegations are there, the charges are there, people are very skeptical about them. I understand it, I get it. Okay, I completely and utterly concur that the situation needs to be resolved. For some people to give City more credit. But if we ring fence it and park it to the side, because in reality right now in football, it doesn't matter about those charges because you're going up against this team. They may be innocent, they may be guilty, but it doesn't matter for this football match. What matters is trying to win. And this City team is so strong. This City team is so potent. This City team, just looking at the screen ahead of me right now, which has obviously got the sort of preview on, I'm looking at who scored and looking at the preview ahead of tomorrow and the potential starting lineup. One injured player, they say Ederson's out, but Ortega was going to start the game anyway. So it becomes a little bit of an irrelevance. The good thing for Man United, it's the first time we've only got 3 players on the injured list, which seems weird considering most of the season it's been between 10 and 15 people at any one time. But I look at that City team and you look at Haaland, one of the greatest young goal scorers Europe has ever produced. KDB, one of the best playmakers and creators Europe has ever produced. Bernardo Silva, one of the very best midfielders in Premier League history. Phil Foden, the best player in the Premier League right now, a potential Ballon d'Or winner with such devastating quality on the ball. His half turn is amazing. He's clutch. The midfield, which of course is anchored by the brilliant Rodri, who has gone 60 odd plus games without losing a match. So from my perspective, I look at this situation and think, how can we beat them? How can we get this done? The odds are, I can't lie. I'm genuinely fearful. But having said all of that, I wake up today and believe. Call it the football gods. Everybody's predicting that we're not only going to lose, we're going to get battered. Sometimes I believe that. But I don't know if this is going to be a foregone conclusion. Now, don't get that twisted and say, oh, Terry thinks they're going to batter Man City. Never said those words at all. It's not going to be an easy game. I don't believe Man United will win comfortably. I don't even believe that we will look like the best team there in terms of every element of the game. I believe we're going to win. I believe Man United are going to summon some strength, some togetherness, some belief, and put in a performance to stop City, probably counter, and land a knockout blow. I believe. And it would be a shock based on the odds, based on the form of both teams, based on the quality of both teams this season. It would be a shock. But we have seen this before. We have seen Birmingham beat Arsenal in a League Cup final. We have seen Wigan beat Man City in an FA Cup final. Now, Man United are better than both those teams. Fundamentally better than both those teams. Both, I think, those seasons got relegated. I could be mistaken. So I'm not sitting here talking about something that's impossible, never happened before. How could this ever occur, Terry? Man United have a chance, but we have a puncher's chance in this game. But the reason why I feel the belief may be there is we're getting players back. Now, I know some of you are like, Terry, that makes you a hypocrite. You said the injuries were not why we were underperforming. The game against City in the FA Cup final was not about the performance per se. It's about winning. It's a cup final. I don't care how good we are or how bad we are, as long as we win. The win doesn't negate the poor performances, which, by the way, I think we would have been better if we had we'd have had all of our players fit. But equally, the tactical change that Ten Hag has made since the Arsenal match has made us more stable. So I hope he continues with that. There is a caveat to what I believe, though. The manager has to stick with the majority of the team that's played the last 3 matches. So Garnacho on the left, Ahmad on the right. I would keep Rashford and Rasmus Højlund on the bench. I don't think Marcus Rashford deserves to start. And Højlund has been devastating in the last 2 games from the bench. So weaponize that. Mainu in the middle. I would personally go with Amrabat. I think Amrabat has earned his shot. I would go with Amrabat. I would make sure that we are tucking inside into a midfield 3 when we're out of possession and we're protecting him. We've done it in the last 3 games. We only narrowly lost to Arsenal and we won our next 2 matches, which nobody thought we would win because of this system change. Now, we are going to need to perform even better in this new system, in this tweak system, I want to call it, for this game. But I believe. Too many people are writing Man United off. Too many people are laughing. Too many people are saying there's no chance. Too many people are saying it's already 4-0. It's already 5-0. It's already 6-0. Don't believe it. I respect Man City on the football pitch. I respect that they're the best team in the world. I am genuinely fearful of what they can do to us. But I believe Man United will win this match. And I hope the players maybe not necessarily hear my message. Who the hell am I? I'm nobody in that regard. But I hope they hear messages like what I'm putting out and they summon up this belief and they get that job done. Because to end this season with an FA Cup, as we start our new dawn, with or without Ten Hag, with or without half these players, is inconsequential to me at this moment. But go out there and end the season on a high. Give these fans who have followed you through thick and through thin. Some may criticize, some may protect you 110%, but that's all part of football. And they're all important parts. Go and do it, Man United. I believe you can. I believe you will. I'm going with 2-1 to Manchester United. Until next time, take care. Goodbye. God bless. And I'll see you soon. Peace.